Hi all. Um, this in here, I lost a lot of footage. Right here in this scene here, I am giving a texture to the inside of the seat. I don't know what the seat's made out of. I looked. I could not see if it was carbon fiber or not. The back of it, that is. But the seat is gray and Chevy gray, actually. It's kind of a light charcoal, and it's what most Chevy interiors are now. Who knew? Very imaginative at GM, aren't they? Anyway, I'm stippling it, and wherever you put the glue, it will put little stipple marks in little raised areas. And now I get to sand it. I'm using a piece of 600 grit, wet dry. It's pretty fresh, so it smoothed it out enough. Here I'm taking Vallejo paint with some Vallejo glaze medium. I really love this stuff. And it's a that is the charcoal. I'm putting it over the black, as you can see, in places where light might hit it, to give it a depth, or so you can look at it and see the shape of the seat, not looking at all black. It'll be blended out in a minute here. And it's all done with flat paint. There's some Vallejo black mixed in with some of the glaze medium. And then I even go so far as to use some neutral gray. Not like setting your camera up, get everything snug right in, and do everything to where you can't see it. Alright, right here I'm taking some red Vallejo paint. Yep, it's some painting paper with it to make seat belts. Their seat belts on this car was red, I believe. They had red and blue. I want to say they're Kingston or something like that. The seat belt maker. I'd have to look that up. If anybody knows, just put it in the comments. I made a 5-point harness, not a 4. The reason why is I had a photo of Kingston's to go off from. And the only thing I forgot is putting the Kingston logo on it. Anyway, here I'm making the seatbelt buckles. You can see I'm actually making I'm winding some very fine copper wire around a piece of sprue, and you can see some on the ground in front of my finger. Then you pull them off, lose it, whatever. You make about 9 million of these things before you actually get one done. You just this one here is actually the center. See, there's a center part. I'm squeezing it together so it fits. That's the one that the belt goes in and over and in to make the buckle look. And then you can add a little piece of paper, the orange paper, to make it look, see, like that one there. And slip a little bit of piece of orange paper underneath the front of it where you want it. And guess what? Yep, you got something that looks like a seat belt. If I was smart, I'd have ended the video there, but hey, I'm not smart. I make about, if I have 6 buckles, I make about 12 or more. Might as well, because you'll lose some won't cooperate. These here are the attachment points I'm adding that are hard points that attach to the car's body. Except for one, you're going to be shocked where that goes. And I had nothing but trouble to get the super glue to stick. Accelerator didn't work, nothing worked. I don't know. I since got a little bit more careful with the kind of wire I buy. Make sure it's non-magnetic, because I tell you what, messing with wire and it's magnetic and you're using supposedly good stainless steel tweezers, they're not. They pick it up and you can't get it off. You know, if you're trying to put a part in somewhere, you're nothing but fighting it. Obviously I had this trouble before, that's why I'm super doing everything, just giving it coating. I also know I will probably glue a couple to the tape, but you can peel that up and use it anyway. Got another stack here I'm making. You can see it up in the upper corner, nice in the middle of the frame, ain't it? Here's one. These are for the ones I just cut are for the ones that have that hook that the man hooks up. It's not hooked to the car. It actually straps the man into, or person I should say, could be a female, into the car. I lost the part where I made the actual main housing that accepts it all. I don't even know what to call it. The latch point where all 5 harnesses come together. Like I said, I lost a lot of footage here. What it was I thought it was in focus and it wasn't. Like this in here, you know, I thought it was right, hitting where I need to be. I already made it. I ain't gonna remake it again. I hate making these things. Twice, that is. I don't mind making them, but not twice. Yep, that's the kind of lazy man I am. I ain't making them twice. Gonna do it right the first time. Now, as you can see, there's one with the long cable looking thing on the end, and that's what I'm making now is an eyelet. And that's exactly, if you look at the pictures, yeah, right here I'm straightening out the eyelet. That comes in good for making rigging for World War I aircraft. It gets right. I tried to show you there, but hey, like everything else, it failed. Oh. Don't pay attention to that box stuff. That's coming up next. The stuff on the floor and everything. But anyway, I gotta set that one in there. And do you know how hard it was to get that wire, that thread through that stupid eyelet? Oh my God. It took me, and thank God I didn't record it, because you'd have been here 15-20 minutes watching me fiddle with that on high speed. Here I'm putting a buckle on it. Actually, that paper takes a lot of punishment. I didn't rip any of them. It ain't the first time I've done it, but I try to make it in 1/48 scale or 1/36, not 1/30 and 1/32. It can be fun. I use a special bead string that is gray. It looks like cable. I will try to, before this is all done, give any kind of special things I used, and maybe you guys can find them where you live. Mostly I got it either at Hobby Lobby or Michael's in the bead section. It's hard to get good wire with beading. Not that it's bad wire, it's magnetic, and all my freaking tweezers stick to it, except for one pair. Naturally, it's the worst pair I got. This is the connection that goes into the main harness for the driver. What I didn't get to show was the light wash of brown around buckles in the dark side, where that would be hanging down in the shadow, and where the buckle is folded over to make that little, so you can see that where the buckle underneath the fabric, and that really helps, in my opinion, with detail. This is the glamour shot. Ooh, ain't it pretty? Like and subscribe, please. Thank you.